We've got an enemy down to our left, I think, as well. Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna get the fuck out of here before we get shot. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Well done, P51. Oh, I love freedom. Oh, that was a dirty kill. I love freebies. We took another shot. This Ferdinand is not very good. 5 seconds on the repair. He's like, I'm gonna get him. Oh my god, what is that 30 doing? I'm just gonna be ultra aggressive here and just see how long it takes before we get shot. This ignited. This is literally the definition of Rolling Thunder. This is Rolling Thunder in its tank form. Hello people there, TheRubyRevolution. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to War Thunder. Now, as many as you know, there's been the anniversary birthday sale on the War Thunder store the last week. Originally, the bundles they had on offer really weren't that great at all with the discount. Lots of really not the best bundles put together into 70 plus euro packs. Really not the best idea, Gaijin, at all. What the fuck were you thinking? But they have actually changed it and they actually put in some good discounts on some of the other vehicles as well. One of those being the T29, which I've been looking to pick up for quite a while. I've been waiting for this to become on a 50% discount so I can pick this up. This is an absolute beast of an American heavy tank. So today we're going to be looking at this with the T30 and the T34, which are its sister tanks. Now, when you first look at these American heavy tanks, you could be fooled into thinking that they're practically the same vehicle. They literally look identical for all intents and purposes. The armor is the same, they actually have the same top speed, and there's only a few minor differences in the engine power and the mass. However, it's in the gun where these tanks differentiate. The T29 fires a 105mm T5E2 cannon, which has a really nice T13 shell with 252mm of penetration, massive penning shell for 6.7, and it has a TNT equivalent as well, 177.38 grams, so really good post-pen properties with the T29. It also has the best reload out of all three of them. With my crew it's 14.6 seconds, so really fast reload, to be honest, for 105mm cannon. The next one up in terms of size is the T34. This one fires a 120mm T53 cannon. This one has the best pen out of all of them, with a 282mm of penetration, but no HE mass on this one. Is purely armor piercing. Massive pen for 6.7. It's one of the highest I see for a heavy tank. Such massive punching power with this 120mm. A little bit slower reload, 18.3 seconds, so a little bit slower firing than the T29, but still definitely capable of massively packing a punch. Lastly, we have the T30 with its absolutely monstrous 155 T7 cannon. Truly insane caliber of gun for 6.7. This one does have the weakest in terms of penetration. There are only 199mm of pen. However, as you might expect, it has huge TNT equivalent of a 639.94 kilograms. So if the shell penetrates, it pretty much is going to one-shot anything it hits. It does have quite a lengthy reload though, 35.7 seconds, so it's definitely the weakest out of the bunch, I think, in terms of firepower. The armor on these American heavy tanks is truly amazing as well, an absolute freebooze wet dream, and it's going to give it massive problems for tanks at its BR and below, which really do struggle to get through, especially the front of these American heavy tanks. When you look at it initially, it doesn't look too amazing, especially for the hull, which is only 102mm thick on the upper plate. However, it is slowed back at a really nice 54 degrees, and it does have these tracks on here as well, which do add to their effective fitness. The lower plate is definitely the weak spot on these tanks, which is only 70.25 millimeters thick, and there is the ammunition behind there, which is pretty much going to be a one shot if you manage to pen it in the lower plate. However, it is quite a small target, and it's quite hard to get, especially if the tank's in a hold down position. And you can actually sort of see here, it's sloped back at different angles depending on where it is on the hull, which means if you actually angle the tank up, it means that sometimes you can get some bounces. You can see here, like effective finish 174 millimeters. So it is possible, depending on what tank is firing at you, to be able to bounce the shots on the lower plate. The turret armor as well on these American heavy tanks is absolutely amazing, with 203 millimeters of thickness on the mantlet, and that rises to 305 millimeters of thickness around the outside of the mantlet. The side is 158.7 millimeters thickness, which means that medium tanks are actually going to struggle to pen the side of the turret as well and give it a run for its money. Absolutely just bonkers armor values on these American heavy tanks, and it really does mean that from the front this tank is really hard to pen by pretty much any tank at its BR and below. You can see here with the IS-2 model 1944 with its BR471B shell with 205 millimeters of penetration, just how good the armor is on these American heavy tanks. At 500 meters, you can see here that it's pretty much not going to be able to get through the upper plate. There is a few weaknesses with the machine gun port what you've got to look out for, which is definitely going to cause issues if they can get sniped at that weak spot. As you might expect, the turret is pretty much unpennable at any angle with this. Not going to be able to get through the side. The mantlet might be able to take out the breech if they shoot in the right place. The lower plate is definitely the weak spot with this. You can see here that if it goes through, it's pretty much going to take out the entire crew and ammunition in a one shot with this type of shell. There is a few weaknesses with the turret ring as well you've got to look out for if you can set up right. Sometimes it'll bounce down, you can see here, into the turret, taking that crew in the breach as well. So you do have to be a little bit careful when taking on Russian tanks. Tanks like the T34 though have absolutely no hope of going through this from the front. With its best shell, which is the BR367, it only has 164 millimeters of penetration. Even the lower plate, you can see here, is a bit of a problem for it, and obviously the upper plate is pretty much a no-go, as the turret is as well. So definitely medium tanks are just going to really struggle to get through anywhere on the front of these series of heavy tanks. The Germans, however, are a completely different kettle of fish, especially when it comes to their 88mm, which are quite effective at getting through the front armour on these American heavy tanks. The Tiger 2H, with its 39/43 shell with 237mm of penetration, as you can see here, will go through the upper plate pretty easily, to pretty much taking out the entire crew in one shot. The turret as well is pennable by this type of shell. It'll take out breach potentially crew members as well. So really got to be careful when taking on German tanks. If you angle up, it does nullify these 88mm somewhat. You can see here the upper plate is a lot harder to get through. Machine gun port is still a little bit of a weakness, but quite a small target to shoot at. More importantly, the lower plate has actually got some ricochet spots. You can see here has a bit of a chance to ricochet off, which is quite nice. But more importantly, now the mantlet is unpennable by this type of shell. However, this does actually expose up this weakness here, which means that this shell can penetrate the side here, it's still going into the turret. If they go a little bit further though, you can see here that now it can no longer penetrate. So if you are shooting at these American heavy tanks and they're angled up to you and they're not pointing the turret at you, pretty much shoot here and you should be able to get through quite easily if you're playing a German with a 88mm. Practically every other tank though is going to have real problems with getting through the front armour on these American heavy tanks, and even the side armour is going to cause issues for certain medium and light tanks as well. In terms of some of the other stats, in the T29 it has a 770 horsepower engine. In the T30 and the T34 they both have 810 horsepower engines, but they all have the same max speed of 35 kilometers an hour forward and 13.6 kilometers an hour in reverse. So really not a slow vehicle, not a slow heavy tank by any means, considering the mass of these tanks on the T29 is 64.2 tons. Weirdly, the T30 and the T34 both weigh 65.8 tons. I don't really know how that works, considering the T30 has 155mm cannon, so you think that I have a slightly higher weight compared to the T34. It's probably just an oversight on a guidance part, and they're probably just being lazy. It also has 6 crew members as well, which is really good. If some of your crew members get taken out and they get replaced, doesn't impact the crew that much. It's all these factors combined into one, which will make these American heavy tanks some of the best, not just in the American tech tree, but in the whole of War Thunder as well, I feel. It just has so many ticks in the boxes of what makes a good tank. It has amazing firepower with a really good reload rate. It has a really good gun depression, which means you can go hold down it. The armor is truly amazing on the turret, the hull, and the sides. It has a really powerful engine, which gives it really good mobility. It has 6 crew members, which really gives it high survivability as well. It's just all these factors combined into one, which will make these American tanks so truly amazingly good. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take these big boys out into ground forces to see how they get on. It's going to be an absolute slaughter today, and I just know it's going to be, because it always is when I take out these overpowered, ridiculous American heavy tanks, because that's what they truly are. I do not know how they're at battle rating 6.7, but they are, and we're going to have lots of fun today. So let's get going and see how we get on. Okay, we're on Normandy for our first game. We're going to head straight for the sea point here, I think. She is definitely not a slow girl by any means, considering how big she is. She is a massive heavy tank. Look at the size of her compared to the Centurion Mark III. Really wide tank. But I love her. She's an absolute amazing, I'll say, just the one. All 3 of them are really amazing heavy tanks. The T29 is definitely the best out of the bunch though, mostly because just the reload rate is that couple of seconds faster than the T34. We're literally just going to rush for the sea point here. There is not much I fear in the T29. Park myself right here in the cap. I might actually push up a bit more. Nice zone captured. There's a guy's coming from here. I'll head out. Not a good hit. That IS-2 was no problem though. Again, let's have another look. There's a guy just here, but I can't quite see him. There's another guy here as well. Not the best hit. Should be able to get him with the next hit though. Where he is. Okay, he's looking somewhere else. And I missed the shot. I might be able to pin with him. Okay, and now we can't fire the gun. That was my fault. I shouldn't have sat down after firing. I'm derping and missing. But our breach took the shot, and that's all we lost. Literally retard proof. Where's he gone? He is moved up, I think. He is here now. Great pound in the Panther. Everybody get him in the next hit. To be honest, I really want to take out this guy though. Okay, taking out his gun. That's the most important thing. Should have clear on both these guys now. Oh. Okay, when you kill loads of crew members in the turret, but I think I jammed the turret ring. Maybe you got it repaired. I should be able to get him with this knock shot. No problem. This guy's going to be repaired though, I think, before I get the second shot in. I'm going to move location. There's a guy over here. Which I saw before. I think he's moved now. He's still looking over there. Oh, he's oblivious. Okay. Well, we've got him now. Get out of here. Goddamn Werribee. Enemy in front. Let's pull back. Let's ping for the Jumbo where he is, so he tries to kill him. He's spotting Jumbo. Jumbo, he's right here. How many kills is that now? We're on 4 kills. It's not enough though. I think we should push down the road on the left. I need more German blood. There's a heavy tank over here. There's too many options, too many options. Still loads of enemies left alive. I might just go ultra aggressive now so we can try and jump into another tank. See how long we last. And we're just taking another hit. And we're still no good. That tiger though definitely can pen me. Unless he misses like he just has. What if we can beat his reload? Probably. He's giving me his side though, like that though. I mean, talk about giving it to me on a silver platter. That's another boss. Oh, it's right here. What? 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 I'm confused. What the fuck? I swear that was like right in front of me. That was odd. There's got enemies behind us now. I'm gonna back up. That was really strange. I swear it was like the shot came from literally in front of me. Now ghost tanks are a thing. Actual ghost tanks. Gonna see where he is? Nope. I am gonna get a crew member up though. Oh shit. Well, goodbye guys. It was nice knowing you. Wow, okay. Breach took the shot. I'm so dead now though. Unless our friend can help us out. We took another shot. This Ferdinand is not very good. 5 seconds on the repair. He's like, I'm gonna get him. Oh my god, what is that 30 doing? That 30 should have killed me. Absolute stomper of the game. This is the thing with this thing. You can literally... herp-derp your way through the battle and just stomp everything. Okay, yeah, well, I'm going to do what I originally said now. We're literally just going to drive forward. I'm not going to give a shit about anything. Oh, there you are. Hello. No wonder you couldn't pen me. It's like a... it's a T34. Those are nice too. And... oh, there's actually a few of them there. I'm just going to sit here. Let's see how many... let's see how many shells we take from both of them. There's this guy here. Actually, I could probably hit him. It's a panther. Are we going to get some more bounces? Come on, bell bounce. Oh, yep. Another bounce. And you see why this tank is truly ridiculous. Truly goddamn ridiculous. Let's repair again. Can't quite get through the turret. Should be able to get through the turret. I'm just going to push now. I'm going to wait for the reload though, and then I'm just going to go. That's another bounce. Oh, the T34's down. Let's push this panther. Could probably repair me from point blank range. Looks like he's still in the position. Hello. Talk about handing away. Everyone on this game has handed it to me on a silver platter. Nothing can stand in the way of the free booze. Eight kills, not deaths. And it's not exactly like I've played particularly well either. Right here, somewhere. Oh! It's just so ironic that literally the only way to balance freedom is with freedom itself in the form of a P47. Such an American way of doing things. I've taken the T34 out first. This time with its 120mm. We are against just the Germans. It's a very big game. But I'm sure we'll get on just fine. We're going to push to the A point. I'm going to be cautiously aggressive, I think, this game. We've got a good chance of doing pretty well. This guy here is still alive, I think, in the smoke now. Of things. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm sorry, Panther. Okay, we are reloaded. Let's have a poke around the corner. Guy here. It would be nice if the smoke cleared. Okay, we might be able to get some shots in a second. Really nice crit. The problem with this show is because it is literally just AP, it has less chance to one shot. If that was the T29, we probably would have one shotted him. We're going with the second one though. There's a lot of enemies around this corner. That is a tiger. Oh, and that's a panther. Hey! Nice crit. Pull back again. Okay, we've got an assist on that guy. I think our limiting factor here is actually going to be our reload more than anything else. Reload good. Tiger 1's down. Is anybody else over here? Is this the last guy? I think that's the last guy. Looks like we're good to push up now. We've really pushed through. Death a shot. Machine guns though on this are strong. T34 is not taking me there. Okay. That was definitely something which could have penned us, but we got away with it. I'm gonna move over this way. There's a guy down here. There's a guy here, I think. Yep. There it is. Set a fire, but he's got into cover. There's a guy down here, actually. Oh god, well. Well, this Panzer's not much of a threat. Ow. Okay, now we're taking some damage. Probably still be able to fire the gun. That's a Tiger 1. Let's sit here and repair. They're going to really struggle to pen me. Where am I getting hit from? Oh dear. Hello, Panzer. Oh no, my gun. What the fuck? Where am I being hit from? Where the fuck am I being hit from? I don't know. Okay, 30-second repair, I guess. It's really strange. Where the fuck was I going to hit from? That will teach me for playing with my food. And there's a Tiger here. He's going to really struggle to pen me as well from that sort of range. What are you doing, Tiger? He's gonna get into cover before I can fire. Oh no, he's gonna give it to me on the silver platter. Or not. That goddamn bullshit ricochet upper plate on the Tiger. That guy though, absolutely no problem. Is that Waffenträger still over here? I think he is. You can see how I'm not playing particularly goddamn well. What am I doing here? But yeah, we're still able to pretty much desecrate the enemy team. Come on, there we go. This is just disgusting. This isn't sportsmanship, this is just bullying children. What chance did a Panzer IV have against this? No chance. There's a guy here as well. We'll come back for that Tiger after. We'll kill this guy first. Beautiful. At this rate, I'm not going to have a chance to play the T30 or anything. Let's just go ultra aggressive. Hello. Oh, yeah. Okay. VFW might be a problem. No, we're gonna bounce. Okay. This tank is just too good in a down tier. It's just literally unkillable. It is literally unkillable. What is this? It's a JE288. We're gonna be able to hit him. Can I die now, please? I want to take out something else. Yeah. Oh, it's actually a panther. I thought it was something else. Come on, panther. You can do it. You can kill me. You just gotta believe. Unlucky. Oh, we're just gonna rush him. And we're just gonna see what happens. If he kills us, I'm not too fast. I want to get into the T30 before this game is over. Yeah, panther, panther, panther. Come to Rubles. Go. Ah! Panic stations. Oh, what? Oh, of course we're bombed, aren't we? I absolutely love this battle rating for America. There's just so many amazing vehicles around 6.7, which make this lineup one of the best for the USA, I feel. From these heavy tanks which I've been looking at today, the M56 Scorpion is a really fun little tank destroyer as well, with its 90mm cannon. The M50 with its recoilless rifles is really unconventional and fun. And then to top it all off, they have so many options in terms of aircraft for ground air support. From the Sky Shark, the AD4, AD2, the Maul is really good, even though that's a 5.7. The Bearcat is another great option for ground attack as well. So many vehicles and aircraft and tanks at this battle rating from America, which really does mean it's one of the strongest, I think, in terms of battle rating when it comes to the USA. And let me know in the comments below if you agree with me this statement, or if you have a favourite battle rating for America. Please like, comment, share, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you all in the next one sometime soon. Bye!